And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles, for our first telecast of Eagles women's soccer here in this 2018 NCCAA Division II season. Good to be with you again, everyone. I'm Ray Bureau, and my son Dean, as always, working the camera for us here on Eagles Athletics for Trinity Baptist College. This afternoon, the Lady Eagles take on the Falcons of Florida College. Trinity Baptist, no wins and 3 losses so far on the young season, and Florida College comes in with a record of 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. Trinity Baptist has faced NAIA Florida National, lost that game 1-0, and then they have already played the Gyrenes of Ave Maria University twice in NAIA opponent, the Gyrenes. The first game went to Ave Maria down in Ave Maria, Florida by a score of 2-1. That was on September 1st, and on September 8th, Ave Maria came up to Jacksonville and won that ball game 6-0. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, with a record of 2-2-1, that tie came at Warner University on September 1st. The Falcons have defeated Florida National 4-0 and Ave Maria 5-4. Their losses came to Johnson & Wales University 4-3 on August 30th and 6-0 at Southeastern University on September 14th. That tie was against Warner 1-1 after 2 scoreless overtime periods, and we are underway. Jennifer Jeffrey in goal for the Eagles, and Victoria Fulligar for Florida College. Eagles wearing their home whites with the blue numbers and the trim. There you see Kristen Pabone getting the ball back to Jeffrey to set up another offensive opportunity. Trinity Baptist going from left to right across the screen. And on the move already is Caitlin Morgan-Friesna. However, she's going to be caught by Shelly Lovett, and the ball will be sent back to goalkeeper Victoria Fulligar. Florida College in the bright red uniforms with the white trim and the numbers going from right to left here in the first half of play. Just about a minute into this one underway. Got started a little bit late, so pull up a chair. Lots of women's soccer coming your way here on YouTube Live TBC Eagles. It is a hot but otherwise beautiful Tuesday afternoon here on the west side of Jacksonville. 92 degrees, feels like about 102. 30% chance of rain in the forecast, but so far we haven't even seen a dark cloud anywhere near Trinity Baptist's campus. So hopefully that will continue to be the case, and we'll get this one in without any hassle at all. Falcons on the move, but that's Arissa Robles with that steal. And sent up towards the corner of the field and will be chased down by Haley Ridenhour. She will keep it in bounds. This is the second home game for Eagles women's soccer. First time we've been able to bring it to you live. Later tonight, Eagles volleyball will take on Florida Gateway College. That begins at 6 p.m. Eagles volleyball led by Coach Kirsten Christmas in her first season. On the soccer field, Eagles welcome Mr. Noom Ramyanad in his first season as he took over for Coach Prince Board, who did the first 3 years of women's soccer. Coach Board up at Bruton Parker University. Dominique Baldwin and Daza Shepard from last year's Eagles team went up to Bruton Parker with Coach Board. We miss all 3 of them, but we wish them very well in both soccer and in college and everywhere they go. Falcons looking to make an attack. Send the ball back towards midfield. Allison Hernandez has the ball taken away. Here's Robles near midfield. A long pass downfield intended for Friesna, and it's knocked away by Cassidy Kaufman. Battle for the ball over near the corner. Eagles are able to send it back and regain possession. Nia Rocourt, one of the number of freshmen on this year's roster. Sending it back to Kylie Sanders, who has scored the only goal the Eagles have made so far this season. That came down at Ave Maria back on September 1st. This one goes off the body of Kiara Romero, so a throw in for Trinity Baptist. Trinity Christian Academy Conquerors baseball team right behind us on the practice field. Also occupying some of the game field as well, head coach Gil Morales, leading the Trinity Christian Academy Conquerors for his 8th season coming into this academic year. Eagles now on the defensive side of the field. Pabon gets it outside to senior Alexa Goodwin. She's one of a few. Arissa Robles joining her as the only players so far to play all 4 years of women's soccer. Of course, this is the 4th year for women's soccer here at Trinity Baptist College. Long pass downfield toward Rocourt, but she will be beaten to the ball by Kaufman, and Kaufman sends it out of bounds to give the rest of her defense a chance to get back into play. Emily Davis throwing in now for the Eagles. Florida College, led by Coach David Castillo in his 2nd season at the helm. He is assisted by Miss Brooke Bennett. This is her 1st season with the Falcons. Robles gets the ball away from Krepsner. Then the ball is loose. Rocourt finds Davis on the side. Cross pass inside and knocked away by Shelby Lovett. Rocourt's able to get it back, but lost her footing as she tried to send the ball in once again in front of the goal. Knocked out of bounds and a corner kick coming up for the Eagles. Emily Davis, not wasting much time, gets it on the ground, sends it inside, and it will be headed away, but right into Sanders' possession. Sanders, though, unable to corral it. And coming out of the box to pick up the loose ball is Victoria Fulligard. She has 9 saves on the season, and she's allowed 9 goals. Jennifer Jeffrey, 17 saves, 8 goals allowed in 3 games. Fulligard, 9 goals allowed in 5. Ridenhauer will beat Marcel Rodriguez to the ball, get it back to Jennifer Jeffrey. Last year's starting goalkeeper, Courtney Blandsett, unfortunately injured her shoulder, and she is going to miss the entire soccer season. I had a chance to talk with her a few days ago. She said she should be ready to play softball in the spring, but unable to perform on the soccer field here in the fall. The sophomore Courtney Blandsett, at least she has a couple more years of eligibility. We should see her back on this field hopefully next fall. Pabon, one of the defensive specialists from last year's team, was named Player of the Week a couple of times. And a shot attempt is a little too high from Kiara Romero. That's the first attempt of the ball game. Sails out of bounds, and a goal kick coming up for Jennifer Jeffrey. Told you about Kristen Pabon making Defensive Player of the Week more than once last season. She's a specialist in the backfield for Coach Noom Ramyanad. Jeffrey sets up a big boot towards midfield over the head of Odoms, and Florida College sends it back up, but Robles is right there to take it away. Arissa Robles with a huge announcement, tell you about the next opportunity. This ball sent upfield, but knocked down by Garcia. Back to Pabon with one coming on. She's able to clear it away. Arissa Robles, and now Trinity Baptist College graduate, former men's soccer player Juan Grimaldo, just a few days ago announcing their engagement to wed. So congratulations to Arissa Robles and Juan Grimaldo, both of Trinity Baptist College. 2 wonderful young people. Falcons on their defensive side, now trying to send it back upfield. It's stolen away by Robles. She wins the battle for the ball. Friesna with the opportunity, but defended in the backfield by Shane Curlin. Shot attempt by Caitlin Friesna, freshman on the Eagles roster. out of bounds, and Eagles will have the throw in. Nope, Florida College will. At last hit off an Eagles player. Sent up towards midfield. There's Sanders. That pass intended for Neacourt. A little too far out of her reach. And a nice job by Kaufman just putting up a screen and allowing her goalkeeper, Victoria Fullagar, to come up, set up a new offensive attack. That is Maya Krebser, who just beat some Eagles defenders, and now ball stolen away near midfield. Romero trying to beat Kylie Sanders, and Sanders gets her foot on it, knocks it out of bounds. That's going to be a corner kick for the Falcons, but a good defensive play by Kylie Sanders. So the first corner kick of the game coming up for Florida College. Heading down to the corner to get it back into play, number 12, Sasha Garcia. Garcia is ready. Sasha has 1 goal and 2 assists on the season. The left-footed corner kick curves a little bit too soon and out of bounds, so a goal kick coming up for the Eagles. Leading scorer on the Falcons, number 14, Jennifer Luna. She has 4 goals and 2 assists for a total of 10 points on the season. Number 2, Kiara Romero with 3 goals. Michelle Rodriguez has scored twice and assisted once. Shelby Lovett has a goal. We told you about Garcia, a goal and 2 assists. So those have been the scorers so far this season for Florida College. That's a handball called against the Falcons, so a free kick coming up for Trinity Baptist, and Mitchell just taps it back to Pabon to set up an attack. That's Robles near midfield, guarded by Krebsner. Michaela Krebser. Get it right that time, Krebser. Here's a long pass out of the reach of Davis, and Kaufman will track it down, send it back upfield just a bit. Falcons on the defense. Get it through the legs of Rocourt. Goodwin is able to re-control for Trinity, and her pass is intercepted by Lovett. Robles sends it outside to Davis over near the sideline, and she'll back it up to midfield. Arissa Robles, another senior who has been on the team all 4 years. So I believe that is both the young ladies who are going to finish up their senior year, the first 2 to play all 4 of their college years for Trinity Baptist College women's soccer. Kristen Pabon will come out from the backfield to take this direct kick. She has a very good, strong right leg. Wouldn't surprise me to see her go towards a goal. That is what happens, and it's headed away. We've seen Pabon many times last year come up front to take those kicks, and even some corner kicks, and as a defender got herself a few goals. There's a first save for Victoria Fullagard. Kylie Sanders with the shot attempt. Her first, it was on goal. Pabon now back on the defensive side, trying to find Sanders on the outside, but it's taken away by Kiara Romero. Hernandez tries to send it in. Now a battle for the ball, 1 on each team, and Goodwin wins that race. Clears it away, keeps it out of the possession of Krebser. And Krebser will give way to Maya Krebser. Number 6 is Michaela. Number 9, Maya. And it will be Maya Krebser throwing it in for Florida College. It is a very warm and humid afternoon. Again, feels like temperatures a little bit over 100 degrees. Pabon tries to clear it away, but it hits off the body of Hernandez. And now a shot attempt goes wide to the left from Sasha Garcia. Her first attempt. And a goal kick coming up for Jennifer Jeffrey. David Cavedo and Austin Hiller, both of the Eagles baseball team, They're running the balls back in this afternoon. It's great to see the Eagles athletes come out and support each other and help out in any capacity that they're able to do so. Here's a kick from Jeffrey. Knocked down, now under control. Florida College wins that battle for the loose ball. Hit off the arm of Odoms. Might have gotten away with a handball on that one. And Pabon's able to clear it away, out of bounds, right to the Eagles bench, and a throw in for the Falcons. About 14 minutes into the first half, no score in case you're just joining us. Florida College Falcons, Trinity Baptist College Eagles women's soccer. Florida College, a member of the USCAA and the NAIA as well. They're in Division I in the USCAA. The men's team for the Florida College Falcons has not lost a regular season game since 2015, unless something has changed since Trinity Baptist tied them 5-5 just a couple of weeks ago. Haven't checked on their schedule, but they have had one fantastic run. Why don't I go ahead and pull that up and take a peek at it when I get a chance. It's on wearefc.com, WEAREFC.com. Of course, Trinity Baptist College on TBCEagles.com. And Coach John Jones and Coach Ellie Jean working on a brand new website, hopefully ready in just a few more weeks. Corner kick coming up for the Falcons. No score between the Eagles and the Falcons. About 15 minutes into the first half. And the corner kick is, again, a little too short, curves too early, and a goal kick for Trinity Baptist College. And that unbeaten streak is still intact for the men's Falcons team, who tied Trinity Baptist on September 1st, 5-5. Since then, they defeated Trinity College 8-0, Ave Maria 5-2, and the University of the Bahamas in an exhibition game 3-0. Their game against Southeastern University was rained out. So congratulations to the Falcons. I believe the gentleman from Trinity Baptist will be down in Temple Terrace a little later in the season. And now here's Maya Krebser finding Michaela Krebser on the left side, and good defense by Alexa Godwin. So Goodwin, as he's done for 4 years, playing exceptional defense, keeping that ball out of the scoring area. It will be a goal kick for Florida College. Brenda Ibarra getting ready to kick it in. Ibarra, a right-footed kicker, so she'll curve it in toward the goal. This one a little too far on the outside. Krebser back to Ibarra and out of bounds, and a goal kick for the Eagles. Jennifer Jeffrey has gotten the bulk of the play in goal. In the injury absence of Courtney Blanchett, we've also seen Arissa Robles back in goal as well. Goodwin sends it back to Pabon. A big boot towards midfield. Rocourt was there, but it bounced a little bit too far out of her reach. Here comes Robles up from the back. Robles has two options, one to each side. She finds Karima Mitchell, who sends it down towards Rocourt, but a little too strong on the pass and picked up by Fulligar. Collision, no call, loose ball, one on each team. Chasing it down, here is Odoms. Now trying to get inside, but tapped away from her reach. Shelby Levette, good job by the defending Falcon. And this one will be cleared out of bounds by Shane Curlin. Trinity Baptist will have a throw in right from midfield. Throw in toward the back. That is Haley Ridenhour sending it upfield, but then ball knocked down, some contact, and no call. So far, no whistles have blown yet. It's been a good, clean, well-played game. There you see Coach Ellie Jean across the field, coach of the men's soccer team. He's also an officially certified athletic trainer. He and Brian Sheffield on the field this afternoon. Lisan Cintron also does a lot of the athletic training here at Trinity Baptist College. We'll expect to see her in the gym when the volleyball team takes the court against Florida Gateway College from Lake City. That's coming up at 6 p.m. We'll not be streaming that because we're out here bringing you the first women's soccer stream of this 2018 season. That pass a little too far out of the reach of Nia Nicole Rocourt, and an easy play for Fulligar, who just kicks it upfield. Robles with the steal, got it away from two Falcons. Rocourt in front of her, but her pass is knocked down. Falcons playing very tight defense. That one hits Davis. She is down. Let's hope she's all right. That is Emily Davis. Looks like she's going to be just fine. The ball cleared out of bounds. And that'll give the officials a chance to tend to Davis. And that'll momentarily stop the clock. We have approximately 25 minutes remaining in the first half. Davis still on the ground. That ball hit her right in the chin area. And now Pabon coming on to make sure her teammate is okay. Well, it'll give us a chance to let you know some of the upcoming games for the Falcons and the Eagles. And as always, we'll start with our visitors. These two teams will meet up again down in Temple Terrace on September 25th. That's the next game for Florida College. That's a 4 p.m. start time on September 25th, next Tuesday. Falcons will then host Welch College on the 29th. That is a Saturday afternoon, a 2 p.m. start time for Florida College against Welch. October 4th, Falcons are at Dalton State. That is a Southern States Athletic Conference NAIA matchup. They'll go to Faulkner University on October 6th as well. Emily Davis getting a good hand from the crowd. Wouldn't surprise me if she's back on the field before too long. That ball hit her in the chin. She is holding her head as she walks off, so hopefully no signs of concussion and everything will be all right with sophomore Emily Davis. Those are home games against Dalton State and Faulkner. Misread that. Then on October 11th and 13th, Florida College will travel to Middle Georgia State University and then Bruton Parker on the 11th and 13th, respectively. Trinity Baptist College had 2 games canceled due to Hurricane Florence. They were supposed to play Randall University and Johnson of Tennessee up in Grayson, Kentucky at the KCU Classic. The Classic went on, but Trinity Baptist would have had to drive right through that storm, so Eagles played it safe, called off those events. The next game for the Lady Eagles this Friday at 4 p.m. Trinity Baptist will play Toccoa Falls College. We will have video for that game. I will not be available myself. I'll be down in West Palm Beach getting ready to do Trinity Christian Academy varsity football. Dean should be running the camera this Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. unless any changes occur. Trinity Baptist will then go down to Florida College. We told you about that on Tuesday, September 25th down in Temple Terrace. On Saturday the 29th, Lady Eagles will go up to Toccoa Falls College and finish off the home-and-home series with the Screaming Eagles of Toccoa Falls. The next home game will be October 4th, Warner University at 4 p.m. October 12th against Weber International, also at 4 p.m. That is a home game for the Lady Eagles as well. So we had a stop of play, looks like about 3 minutes. We have approximately 25 minutes remaining. My time unofficial, the gentlemen in the green t-shirts, they're the ones keeping track. So Davis heads off. Kazira Odoms is on the field for the Eagles, and we're back underway. No score about midway through the first half. Trinity Baptist College against Florida College. That ball stolen away, and now a fast break, but a whistle will stop the action on an offsides call. Michelle Rodriguez had a wide open shot. It was blocked by Jeffrey, but the whistle before that attempt, so no official shot attempt, and a free kick for the Eagles. Check with the official on the near sideline. Tells us there are about 21 minutes remaining in the first half. Jeffrey with the big boot towards the midfield stripe and past it, but number 8, Olivia Carpenter, unable to control the pass, so Florida College takes it away. Falcons on the attack. A great pass towards Rodriguez, and the shot attempt is a little too high off the foot of Kiara Romero. That's her second attempt. Third overall for the Falcons. Trinity Baptist has taken 2 shots, 1 on goal. Now a substitution for the Falcons. Heading off is Cassidy Kaufman. Abigail Wood will check in. Got a nice little cloud cover blocking the sun, cooling us off a couple of degrees. Again, a 30% chance of rain. That was as high as 60% just 2 days ago. Glad to see the weatherman continuing to cooperate. Mitchell steals that pass away, gets it outside to Kazira Odoms. Odoms is battling with Maya Krebser, and the ball is out of bounds. Eagles will throw it in right underneath. Odoms took that throw in. Now on the move is Frisna with the shot, a little too far wide to the left. First attempt by Caitlin Morgan Frisna. Check that, her second attempt. Shots now even at 3 apiece. Trinity has 1 on goal. Sanders will throw it in right near the Falcons bench. Good pass towards Rodriguez. Pabon steps up, tries to steal it away, but Rodriguez gets it back. She has Krebser in the middle. And this attempt coming up from behind is Ibarra. And Ibarra gets it outside to Krebsner. The shot attempt from her left foot through the legs of Jeffrey and into the goal. That is Michaela Krebser with her first shot attempt and the goal. And it comes with approximately 19 minutes left in the first half. So 1-0 in favor of Florida College. Eagles will set it up. Jeffrey went down to pick it up. It took a little bit of a bad hop on her. And the goal is good for Michaela Krebsner. I probably said that name about half a dozen different ways. Krebser, Michaela and Maya Krebser. Goodwin tangles up with Krebser, and a throw in for Trinity Baptist. Ball's knocked down, and Goodwin's able to send it back across the stripe. Now under control, Abigail Wood, and she finds Ibarra at midfield. Long pass up front. Pabon is there to take it away. Pretty close to even ball control so far by both teams. However, Falcons lead 1-0 and this one is cleared away from Shane Curlin. Again, that gives her defense a chance to get back and set up. Odoms will throw it in for the Eagles. Again, cleared out of bounds. Eagles with the throw in. Back towards midfield. Pabon outside to Goodwin. And she's able to get around one defender. Now Pabon will send it to the right sideline. Collision and out of bounds. Last touched by Maya Krebser. Odoms with the throw in, a little too strong. However, Frisna's able to get there and take the shot on goal. That is her third attempt. First one on goal and save number 2 for Victoria Fullagar. Mitchell sends it back up. Row court. Under control, over to Odoms to the outside. And Odoms will tap it off the leg of Krebser and get the throw in for the Eagles. Frisna trying to get to that loose ball, but Fullagar beat her to it, picked it up, and Falcons on the move upfield once again. Big collision over near the scorer's table, and that's going to be a foul against Sanders. And a free kick coming up for Florida College. Well, it looked like they were calling that, so my mistake. The ball was out of bounds, so I misread the signal. Not the first time I made mistakes. Won't be the last either. Rodriguez finds Romero. Good pass downfield to Ibarra. Sends it inside, and Jeffries right there to pick it up and keep it out of reach of the Falcon attack. That looked more like a pass than it was a shot intended for Rodriguez. Rodriguez was right there in case Jeffrey didn't reach the ball in time. And a whistle. That's going to be a high foot foul called against Odoms. Florida College with a free kick. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the first whistle of the game. Well, we did have an offsides, first contact foul. Robles steals the pass, has Odoms open downfield. Odoms racing with Curlin to the ball. Fullagar steps up and clears it out of bounds. She came way out of the penalty box. Excellent defense by Victoria Fullagar. If that ball gets by her, it's an easy goal for Odoms. Falcons starting to pick up better ball control here in the latter portions of the first half. About 14 minutes remaining, and this one off Pabon and out of bounds. And she is slumped over. Ball hit her right in the gut. In a hot day like this, that could be a problem. It looks like she's going to be all right. She's laughing it off. Kristen Pabon, a junior. Very tough on the defense, and a corner kick coming up for Brenda Ibarra. And Ibarra sends it inside, outside of the box area, however, and the ball rolls away and it's tracked down by Wood. And we have an Eagles player down as the ball sails out of bounds, and that does not look good. Karima Mitchell heading over, attending to, it looks like Olivia Carpenter on the ground. And we're going to have a stop in play. Brian Sheffield on the field looking at Carpenter. Can't tell if it's a knee or an ankle, but Carpenter is in some obvious pain. We're going to pause here while the trainers attend to Olivia Carpenter, and we'll be back in a minute here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. And you may have seen Olivia Carpenter getting carried off the field. Again, I couldn't tell if it was the knee or the ankle, but it's one of those on the left leg. And the teams are heading back onto the field with approximately 13 minutes remaining in the first half. Florida College 1, Trinity Baptist College nothing. That goal scored by Michaela Krebser with 19 minutes to go in the first half. Her only shot attempt so far this afternoon, but it was good, and we are back underway. Trinity Baptist has taken 4 shots, as have the Falcons. The difference is how many went in the goal. Victoria Fulligar with 2 saves. That's Rocourt over on the far side. Hopefully Carpenter will be all right. She took a big hit and had to be carried off the field. Now Rodriguez over near the right corner trying to cross it inside. And on the defense was Haley Ridenauer. Out of bounds and a corner kick coming up for the Falcons. But credit Ridenauer with some very good defense, keeping Rodriguez from sending the ball inside. Heading over to take the corner kick, number 12, Sasha Garcia. Told you earlier she has scored once and she has assisted 2 other goals. So Garcia, left footer, will take this corner kick. It'll curve inward toward the goal. 2 Falcons inside the box. Here comes some more. Great kick and knocked away by Jeffrey. Otherwise, Krebser might have had her second goal of the game. Jeffrey, not trying to do too much, just punched it away to keep it out of reach of Krebsner. Falcons reset, look for another scoring opportunity, and this one is off the body of Rocourt, headed toward the corner. Contact, no call. Kept in bounds. Falcons send it inside. Mitchell gets a foot on it. And Ridenauer's trying to clear it away. Eagles back it up to Pabon. She finds Sanders, who has it taken away on the left side. Rocourt sends it back, and a flag on an offsides call. And it will be Eagles free kick over near their own bench. Approximately 10 minutes left to go here in the first half. Florida College 1, Trinity Baptist nothing. Sanders is ready, taps it off to Mitchell, and Mitchell will send it back to Pabon. And Pabon will find Sanders on the left side. She can't control it. Now a battle for the loose ball, and Sanders is able to send it upfield, but out of the reach of Nia Rocourt. Substitution for Florida College. Heading off is Allison Hernandez. And checking in for the first time, Kara Webb. Remember, substitution in the first half limited. Once a player comes off, that's it for the first half. Free substitution as much as you want in half number 2. Goodwin right at midfield to throw it into Mitchell. Karima Mitchell, one of the leading scorers for the Eagles last year. And this one sent down to the corner, and Frisna tries to get it inside, but defended in the backfield by Levette. She's done that more than once already today. Mitchell taps it out of bounds. It will be a Falcons throw-in. Alexandra Toller, wearing number 23, also on the field for Trinity Baptist College. She was the one that looked like that last pass was intended for. And Falcons looking for setting up another opportunity to score. This pass is outside. Krebser loses control. Mitchell picks it up. Robles battling with Romero. Robles wins that battle, and her pass is knocked down but picked up by Toller. Frisna could not get to the ball in time, and the Falcons take it away. Here comes Maya Krebser to the outside, finds Michaela on the left side. Pabon back on the defense. And Maya Krebser with the shot attempt. It'll be knocked out of bounds by Jennifer Jeffrey. First shot attempt by Maya Krebser. That ball looked like it was headed wide to the right, but Jeffrey, not taking any chances, went ahead and made the play, knocked it out of bounds, and a corner kick for Sasha Garcia. So Jeffrey made the right play. If you're not sure, make the play. Garcia ready for the corner kick. Approximately 7 minutes remaining in the half. Sends it inside and out of bounds off the leg of Michelle Rodriguez. So a goal kick coming up for the Eagles. Jennifer Jeffrey letting her offense get set, and a goal kick towards the left side. Intercepted, however, by Kara Webb. Now Webb takes it away from Sanders. Ridenhour is able to gain possession, but her pass is stolen away. And a lot of exchanges going on between the Falcons and the Eagles on that last sequence. Robles comes from behind to take the pass away. Eagles backing it up, trying to set up another chance to attack. Mitchell gets around Wood. Now has to back it up. Nice defense on the offensive side of the field for the Falcons. Now Sanders. Ball is loose once again. Robles picks up that loose ball near midfield. Frisna makes contact with Krebser. And the Falcons pick up that loose ball. Falcons now on the move. Romero finds Rodriguez. Wall pass back to Romero. The shot is up and too high over the crossbar. Terrific ball movement by the Falcons. Romero, though, got under it just a little bit too much and sent it high. Her third attempt on the afternoon, and a goal kick coming up for the Eagles. Jennifer Jeffrey getting ready. Goodwin over near the sideline. And she'll send it back to Pabon, who boots it towards midfield. Toller nearby, but the pass is a little bit too far out of her reach. And here's Ibarra setting up Krebser on the left side. And Karima Mitchell comes and takes the ball away from Michelle Rodriguez. The ball is still in bounds right at the corner. And it stopped moving in bounds, and now a throw-in coming up for the Eagles. And a big boot from Jeffrey. This one tracked down by Curlin. Now Falcons have had much better ball control in the latter minutes of this first half. It was pretty even most of the way, but the Falcons have taken over on the attacking side of the field. This one is out of bounds, and a goal kick for the Eagles. Diamond Alford on the field for Trinity Baptist College, wearing number 20. She told me this Saturday she's eligible to graduate this fall semester in December. So congratulations to Diamond Alford. She's on the soccer team this year, the first time we've seen her on the soccer field. She has played basketball, a fantastic three-point shooter, free throw shooter as well. And we saw her on the softball field as the Eagles played their first ever season of softball. Diamond Alford is just a fantastic athlete. And congratulations, as she said she's eligible to graduate in December. Free kick coming up. Shea Curlin will do the honors. We have about 2 minutes left, give or take some seconds. And this one is out of bounds off an Eagles player, so a throw in for Florida College. Pabon, loose ball, boots it upfield, and with less than 2 minutes to go, a terrific job clearing the ball away, at the very least forcing Florida College to use up some time as they set up again. Good pass towards Romero. Sanders heads it away. Pabon finds open teammate Alexa Goodwin on the right side. One coming on. Goodwin gets around Krebser. Pass upfield for Frisna toward the corner. Frisna and Maya Krebser giving chase. It'll be Krebsner winning the race to the ball. It is out of bounds. And now Frisna will have the throw in for the Eagles. Caitlin Morgan Frisna ready to throw it in. About a minute left to go here in the first half. Robles trying to get the ball inside, give the Eagles one last opportunity to get into the net before the whistle. Eagles back it up. Pabon hits Ridenhour behind the circle. Pabon slowing things down, using up the time. Now she's starting to make a move. Frisna calling for the ball. And the pass a little too far out of reach, but Frisna almost caught up with it. It is out of bounds and a throw in for the Eagles. Frisna had to hold up to make sure she kept at least one defender between her and the goalkeeper. Otherwise, she would have been called for offsides. Throw in towards Tolaire. A little bit out of reach, and the ball picked off by Shane Curlin. Ridenhour takes that pass and sends it back to Jennifer Jeffrey. Jeffrey just inside the box. The lines are very well faded. Tough to see exactly where those lines of the penalty area are. Mitchell has it taken away by Garcia. Loose ball grabbed by Romero, who sends it up to Rodriguez. Shot attempt and wide to the left. Nice effort by Garcia. Her second shot, and this one misses wide, and a goal kick for the Eagles. If I have it right, we are under a minute left to go in the first half. I've been pretty close with my estimates so far today. Rocor over near the sidelines, out of bounds. And that is the end of the first half. With the score, Florida College 1, Trinity Baptist College nothing. Michaela Krebser, with 19 minutes to go in the first half, has scored the game's only goal as we head into the intermission. It's a 15-minute halftime. We will keep the camera rolling, but we'll pause otherwise, and you'll see when the young ladies take the field again and get ready for the second half between the Trinity Baptist College Eagles and the Florida College Falcons. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau on camera. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Second half getting ready to get underway. 1-0 in favor of Florida College. Michaela Krebser scored the game's only goal in minute number 26 of the first half. 19 left on the clock. I'm Ray Bureau. Dean Bureau is our cameraman, bringing you the first live stream of women's college soccer here for Trinity Baptist College in 2018. Florida College has taken 6 shots. The only one on goal hit the back of the net. Trinity Baptist has 4 shots, 2 of them on goal. Caitlin Friesna with 3 of those 4 shots. Kylie Sanders with the other. That one out of bounds, and a throw in for the Eagles. Now going from right to left across your screen. Kiara Romero has shot the ball 3 times for the Falcons. Sasha Garcia once. Maya Krebser once. And the goal scored by Michaela Krebser in her only attempt thus far. Again, that came in minute 26 of the first half. 1-0 Falcons lead. Trinity Baptist College. Both teams playing very good defense. Victoria Fulligar has 2 saves for the Falcons. Jennifer Jeffrey none, 1 goal allowed, and the other shot's not on goal. And now here's a fast break, and Jeffrey comes up and gets the ball off the ground and beats Maya Krebser, and Krebser unable to get there in time to get off the open net shot attempt. That's a gamble that Jeffrey took, and she won it that time. And here's Krebser now from the outside. Looked like she was trying to pass the ball into Michelle Rodriguez, but it was out of her reach, and Jeffrey's able to pick it up. And all my numbers unofficial. Courtney Blandsett is the official scorekeeper today. I got to chat with her for just a moment at halftime, and she said she could possibly return in October. That's how well her shoulder injury is healing. Let's hope that is the case. A cross pass towards Rodriguez. Her header attempt wide open, but misdirected to the right. First attempt by Michelle Rodriguez. And she knows that she missed a golden opportunity to score for the Falcons. So good news from Courtney Blandsett and the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. The regular season ends on October 26th when the Eagles host Florida Memorial University, and Blandsett might be able to come back in time to play some games next month. That's what she told me at halftime. Last time I talked to her, she said she most likely would not get to play, but great healing power of the Lord. Here's Karima Mitchell with the steal and a fast break. And Rodriguez comes from behind and forces Mitchell to pass the ball off. And Falcons send it back upfield. Ridenauer and Pabon teaming up, get it back to Jeffrey. Just a couple of minutes into half number 2. Falcons lead at 1-0. Sanders gets a foot on it, keeps it away from the Falcons attackers. Hannah Garcia was giving chase, and now a whistle. Little contact foul called against the Falcons, and a free kick coming up for Trinity, who will send Pabon up to the ball, get us back into play. Kristen Pabon, a junior, sends this one well upfield. Falcons on the move, looking to set up an opportunity. That's Robles who comes from behind, and eventually Alexa Goodwin is able to knock the ball away from Maya Krebser. And this foul called against Florida College. Had only 1 foul called in the entire first half, and already 2 as we start period number 2. So right at midfield comes Kristen Pabon, junior from Woodbridge, Virginia. Enjoying her 3rd season of Lady Eagles soccer. And in case you missed the announcement earlier, Arissa Robles, Alexa Goodwin, Both seniors who have played all 4 years, and they will be the first graduates from our women's soccer program. This is the 4th year for TBC Eagles women's soccer. Emily Martinez played 3 years. Not with the active roster at the moment. Still very good friends with everyone on the field. And this pass back to Jeffrey inside the box, right up to the line. Again, it's very difficult to see the lines on the field. They are well faded. Emily Davis, glad to see her back on the field. She came out after getting hit in the head in the first half. Everything is all right. Back on the field in half number 2. Quick throw in from Caitlin Frisna. And this one will be cleared out of bounds. Eagles will throw it in again right from their own bench. I have no word on Olivia Carpenter, who was carried off. I do see her on the bench, both legs up, shoes are off. So it looks like she had an ankle problem. I know it was the left leg, but I could not tell if it was the knee or the ankle. And it's very doubtful we'll see her again today. Row court. Racing with Curlin to the ball, and Curlin knocks it out of bounds. That is Curlin with the header, back upfield for the Falcons. Rodriguez trying to beat Pabon. Pabon on the defense, and Pabon keeps Rodriguez from getting any closer. Rodriguez backs it up and gets a press inside to Garcia. Goodwin picks her up. Now Goodwin giving chase on the shot. It is wide to the right. Kayla Krebser with her second shot attempt. This one missed wide. So a goal kick for Jennifer Jeffrey. Falcons have outshot the Eagles 9-4. They lead on the scoreboard 1-0. We are about 7 minutes into the second half. Jennifer Jeffrey waiting for the whistle to resume play. Goal kick gets us back underway. Pabon sends it across the field, but it's going to be taken away by Hannah Garcia, trying to get around Sanders. And Sanders wins the defensive battle. And Rocourt takes it away from Garcia. Now both young ladies going after the ball. It stayed in bounds. Sanders over near the side, clears it away. Throw in for the Falcons. That was Curlin. And cleared out by Pabon. And another throw in coming up for Florida College. Robles battling with Romero, and Robles wins that battle, gets it out to Mitchell, who sends it back to Robles near midfield. Robles has options, sends it upfield, however, knocked down by Cassidy Kaufman. 93 degrees, but the cloud cover makes it feel a little bit cooler. So the temperatures and the humidity have stayed pretty much the same throughout the game. 30% chance of rain in the forecast. I don't see anything indicating rain nearby, but, you know, in Jacksonville, that can change without notice. Sasha Garcia getting ready for the free direct kick, and she's going to let her attackers get upfield. I'm guessing she'll go right toward the goal. She has 4 teammates all set up. Hannah Garcia, Michelle Rodriguez, Kiara Romero, and Maya Krebser. And this one goes toward the goal, and that is an offsides violation, and a good thing, and a break for the Eagles. That hit off the leg of Romero, and Krebser was right there to put it in, but the offsides nullifies the opportunity to take the shot. So a free kick coming up now for the Eagles. Mitchell knocks it down but loses possession. Two Falcons battle with Mitchell. A lot of contact and no whistle. Mitchell might have gotten away with a push. She sends it up court to Rocourt, and it is cleared away by Curlin, and the ball will roll out of bounds. And the Eagles will have a throw in deep into scoring territory. Caitlin Morgan Frisna, freshman from Lake City, will throw it in for Trinity Baptist College. Number of freshmen on the team, Olivia Carpenter from Alexandria, Louisiana. Hopefully she'll be all right. I don't think she'll play again today, but let's hope she's ready for Friday when Toccoa Falls comes to town. Out of bounds, and Alexa Goodwin will throw it in. Nia Nicole Rocourt, a freshman from here in Jacksonville. Kazira Odoms, also a freshman from here in Jacksonville. Haley Ridenauer on the steal. Finds Mitchell near midfield, and the Eagles back it up once again. McKenna Kern, a freshman from Ponte Vedra, not far away from Jacksonville. Just across the St. Johns County line. And Alexandra Toller, a freshman from Ackworth, Georgia. Those are some of the new faces on the Eagles roster. This one goes out of bounds off Goodwin. Battle for the ball. Sanders gets it away from Romero. Now Rocourt open on the left side. She has Odoms in front. Odoms has to keep a player between her and the goal, and that pass was knocked down. And a defensive play by Shelby Levette. Eagles had an opportunity, but Levette on the defense thwarted that potential attack. Garcia sends it upfield, and Ridenauer let it go all the way to the keeper, and Jeffrey will pick it up. All other Eagles on the field returning from last year's squad. And loose ball, grabbed by Jeffrey. She had Michelle Rodriguez charging right at her, and she picked it up just inside the box. Jeffrey has very little room to step forward, just enough to make the punt towards midfield. Emily Davis right at midfield loses control of the ball. It's wide open. Jeffrey now out of the box and backs up just enough to be able to pick the ball up off the ground and keep it out of the legs of Michelle Rodriguez. Rodriguez has one shot attempt this afternoon, a header that missed wide to the right. Now a loose ball chased down by Frisna. She's able to beat Kaufman, but it hits off her foot, goes well out of reach, and out past the end line for a goal kick coming up for Victoria Fulligar. Falcons goalkeeper has 2 saves. Shot on goal each from Caitlin Frisna and Kylie Sanders. Robles gets the ball away but loses control. However, Frisna's right there to pick it up. And we're going to have blocking foul called on Maya Krebser. So the Eagles have a free direct kick, and Pabon will come up from the backfield to do the honors. Again, she can boot it from this far out. She has 4 attackers set up. Frisna, Davis, Rocourt, and Odoms all ready. Of course, each one has a Falcon defender on her. Pabon waiting for a good opportunity. Here comes the free kick. And headed away by Cassidy Kaufman. Sanders with the shot. It is just a little bit too high. Sanders trying to hit from well outside the penalty box. She got plenty on it, but under it just a little bit. It sailed over the crossbar less than a foot too high. A terrific shot, but just did miss. Sanders trying to tie it up at a goal apiece. Florida College clings to that 1-0 lead. About 14 minutes into the second half. Florida College will have the throw in. Curlin sends it upfield, but that's Sanders heading it away. Odoms trying to beat two. Can she beat Levitt to the ball? And Levitt will get a foot on it. And then it hits off of Odoms, so a goal kick for Florida College. Victoria Fulligar ready for the goal kick. Back and forth, heading right toward us, and just misses the tower. Dean, you had a chance to make a play. He didn't bring his baseball glove with him, however. Dean was a very good outfielder for Trinity Christian Academy baseball. He is now graduated, and he's a freshman at St. John's River State College in Orange Park. That one heading to the left side, and a pass intended for Krebser at midfield. She keeps it in bounds, and she's able to find some help at midfield, and the Falcons on the attack. Robles, though, intercepts the pass and is calling for some help. Ball's kept in bounds and now tapped out off the leg of Hannah Garcia. Sanders throwing it in for Trinity Baptist. Pabone inside the circle, sends it up, but out of the reach of Frisna. Goodwin with the big boot downfield, and this one will go off the leg of Cassidy Kaufman and out of bounds at midfield. Goodwin with the throw-in. Robles heads it upfield, but only Falcons nearby, and Robles trying to come from behind, and some contact. And there's going to be a foul called against Arissa Robles. And the officials are going to hold up a yellow card. So Arissa Robles called for the yellow card, and it will be Falcons free kick once this has been processed. Approximately 27 minutes left to go, 18 minutes into this half. And this free kick towards midfield. Mitchell knocks it back up in favor of the Eagles. Odoms giving chase, but Wood beats her to the ball. Now at midfield. Kiara Romero sends it up. Jennifer Jeffrey will let it roll inside the box and pick it up. Jeffrey with the punt. Gets it across the stripe. Takes an Eagles bounce. Frisna now has a chance to charge upfield. Options to her left, and the ball taken away. Excellent defense again by the Falcons. Michaela Krebser getting back on defense and knocking the ball away from Caitlin Frisna. Now Rocourt ties up with Abigail Wood, and it is Rocourt called for the foul. Falcons will set it up from the backfield. Curlin looking for some attackers up front. The pass off the foot of Rocourt. Ridenhour is going to send it back to Jeffrey, and she's going to boot it upfield and keep it away from Hannah Garcia. Any miscue, and Garcia was ready for the possible open net shot. Now Odom's 1-on-2, and she's going to trip over Levette, and that allows Shea Curlin to get to the ball in time to clear it out of bounds. Hey, nice play by Ethan Dage on the infield. Gold Glove Award for Ethan Dage picking up the soccer ball. About time you caught something, Ethan. Kylie Sanders with the throw in and knocked out of bounds. It'll be Falcons ball. And a substitution for the Falcons. Michaela Krebser will head off. Brenda Ibarra coming in, as is Allison Hernandez. Hannah Garcia will head to the sideline. Diamond Alford back on for Trinity Baptist. I didn't see which Eagles player came out. And now this one tapped out of bounds off Sanders. Eagles and their fans wondering where the out of bounds call was a moment ago. But it is Falcons ball. Ridenhour over near the sideline. Ball is out of bounds. It is Eagles ball. And the header goes out of bounds. It'll be Eagles throw in once again. Mitchell at midfield, battling with Garcia. It is Garcia who wins that battle. She sends it up. Has someone open. It's Rodriguez. Now Goodwin gets back on defense. Goodwin chasing it down, trying to battle with Rodriguez. Both young ladies head to the ground, and the Falcons have another opportunity. The shot is wide to the right. Maya Krebser with her second attempt. And that is shot number 10 for Florida College. Eagles have gotten off 5, 2 on goal. Only 1 on goal for the Falcons, but that one hit the back of the net. And we're going to pause here for a water break midway through the second half with the score: Florida College 1, Trinity Baptist College nothing. Ray Bureau and Dean Bureau on camera, bringing you Trinity Baptist College women's soccer. The Eagles taking on the Falcons from Florida College. The gentlemen will be back on this field on Saturday, September 22nd. They're going to play South Region rival Toccoa Falls. That game is scheduled to kick off at 2 p.m., and we do plan to live stream it here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Then the gentlemen will head to St. Leo, Florida on Wednesday, September 26th. They have a night game with St. Leo University. September 29th, another South Region matchup down in Kissimmee, as the Eagles will play Johnson University of Florida. This is the men's schedule giving you right now. And the gentlemen who tied Florida College 5-5 on September 1st will have another crack at the Falcons on Monday, October 1st, down in Temple Terrace, Florida. Then another big rivalry matchup on October 6th. The gentlemen play Bob Jones University at 1 p.m. right here on this field at Trinity Baptist College. Both teams back on the field. And we have approximately 25 minutes remaining. And then Florida College leads it 1-0. 3 shots from Kiara Romero, 2 each from Michaela Krebser, Maya Krebser, and Sasha Garcia, 1 from Michelle Rodriguez. 3 shots from Caitlin Frisna, 2 from Kylie Sanders. 5 total shots for the Eagles. There's Rodriguez stealing it away from Goodwin. And the shot attempt off the left foot of Allison Hernandez and wide to the left. That is a first attempt for Hernandez. Looked to me like she kind of mistimed her steps and got that one off the side of her left foot. Out of bounds and a goal kick for Jennifer Jeffrey. In case you missed the announcement, Courtney Blanchette told me at halftime she may be able to play before this regular season ends. She said sometime in mid-October, did not give a very specific date. Very good news for goalkeeper Courtney Blanchette. Regular season ends on October 26th for the Eagles when they host Florida Memorial. Wide open ball and knocked away by Jeffrey, beating Hannah Garcia to the punch. Jeffrey again making a big gamble, and she has won it each time. Here comes Ridenauer. Remember, the Eagles have to hold back, and Odom's wide open, but she will be called for the offsides, and that is why the Eagles had to hold back as the Falcons defenders were stepped up close to midfield. Odom's broke just a bit too soon. Have to keep one defender between you and the goalkeeper before the pass leaves the foot of the teammate. Odom's went just a touch too soon. This one sent towards the goal. And knocked out of bounds. That pass was out of the reach of Hernandez. And it is a corner kick as Jeffrey got a foot on it. Falcons have scored a total of 13 goals on the season. They have allowed 9. Trinity Baptist has scored 1 and allowed 9. Corner kick coming up for Florida College. Hernandez will send it back into play. Curves in toward the goal, and the header is up high, and that allows Jeffrey to get under it. And Jeffrey picks up her first save of the afternoon. Shot on goal from Michelle Rodriguez. Her second attempt, first on goal. Loose ball sent back to Fulligar. She'll just kick it off the ground and has a teammate wide to the left. Diamond Alford battling with Michaela Krebser, and it is Krebser who wins the battle. And this one out of bounds. It'll be Eagles' throw. I have approximately 22 minutes remaining on the game clock. Goodwin will throw it in for Trinity. And this one immediately knocked out of bounds off Wood. So another throw in coming up for Alexa Goodwin. It's turned into a very nice afternoon. It was really hot when we started. That cloud cover is covering up the sun, making it feel really nice out here. We got a nice gentle breeze. No dark clouds anywhere nearby. The rain chances have subsided. And there's a long pass upfield towards Rodriguez. She's able to regain control. Gets it inside, but offsides called on Allison Hernandez. That'll slow play down momentarily. Hernandez well past the defense, an obvious offsides call. So Jeffrey walks it up slowly to the mark of the offsides foul, and she'll have a free kick. Jeffrey letting her offense get set. Sends it towards midfield, past Robles. Robles is looking for a whistle that she will not get. Rodriguez loses control of the ball, and we're going to have a whistle. And it looks like we may have a foul called against Michelle Rodriguez. No card thrown, and the Eagles fans, after Robles got a yellow card in the first half, wondering where it is now. But the official is talking to the Falcons. Robles is heading off to the side. No card has come out of a pocket, and there it is. So a yellow card now called on Michelle Rodriguez. It comes with about 20 minutes left in the second half. So a free kick coming up for the Eagles. And ball coming in now from the sidelines. It's going to be set up, and Kristen Pabon will get us back underway. Well, actually, they're going to call it a throw-in. That's as the ball went out of bounds. So not a free kick, just continuing where they left off. Since the ball was out of bounds, it's a throw-in. Here's a shot attempt right into the hands of Jennifer Jeffrey, her second save. Shot number 4 for Kiara Romero, her first on goal. Loose ball now grabbed by the Falcons. They've had better ball control here in the second half. Goodwin tries to clear it out, and it hits off the leg of Maya Krebser, so Eagles will have the throw-in. Goodwin at the side. Gets us back underway, and the header out of bounds. Right back to Goodwin, so no time wasted. Mitchell 1-on-2, comes away with the ball, but then has it knocked away. Abigail Wood on the defense. Mitchell will throw it back into Goodwin. And it goes off the body of Alexa Goodwin, so now possession goes to the Falcons. Right near their bench, Florida College holding on to a 1-0 lead. Very good defensive battle on both sides. Only goals scored by Michaela Krebser. Each goalkeeper with 2 saves and a whistle, and we'll see which player gets called for the foul. Official is talking to Karima Mitchell of the Eagles. And Mitchell backs away. No card has come out of the pocket. That will be a direct free kick. And Sasha Garcia will line it up. We've seen a big leg from Garcia. Very capable of hitting from this distance. It looks like it's around 30 yards. About 12 past the 18 yards of the goal box. And this does look like a shot attempt that goes a little wide to the left. So that is number 3 for Garcia. Garcia appeared to go towards the goal and missed to the right. So check up on my directions. And Jennifer Jeffrey gets it back in bounds. Trinity Baptist will have to throw in. Oh, check that. Florida College will. Looked like Rocourt was heading over to take the throw. Sanders heads it out of bounds. Another throw in for the Falcons. Curlin with the throw in. Now the loose ball. Rocourt battling and loses possession to Romero, and then it's out of bounds. So another throw in coming for Florida College. We have about 15 minutes remaining here in regulation. Florida College has played to a 1 tie already, and now this one off the foot of Kiera Romero, going for the goal. Her 5th attempt, 2nd on goal, and a save by Jennifer Jeffrey. That ball took a bounce and skipped right into the hands of Jeffrey, who was able to pick it up and keep it out of the goal. 3rd save for Jeffrey. 5th shot attempt for Romero. And we're going to have a tripping foul called on Alford, so a free kick. Falcons waste no time getting it back into play. Sent upfield, intended for Hernandez, a little too far out of her reach. That was a pass attempt, and Jeffrey was able to beat Hernandez to the ball. Falcons, again, they've had the bulk of the ball control on their offensive side throughout this second half. The first half was much more even until the final few minutes when Florida College just started taking over ball control. This one out of bounds past the end line, and well, it looks like an offsides was called instead. So a free kick coming up for the Falcons. Sometimes all the way across the field, it's a little difficult to tell exactly what happened. Curlin with the free kick. Pabon with the header, clearing it away. Mitchell sends it upfield, but no Eagles player nearby. And Kaufman will corral it, try to set up another attack. And a push from behind will be called on Sasha Garcia. So the Eagles now with a chance to advance downfield. They are trailing. They're playing very well on defense. But as we get under 15 minutes remaining, Eagles need to look for an attack and for the possible opportunity to tie up the game. 1-0, Florida College leads. Pabon sends it upfield. Alford battling with Wood, and Alford wins that battle. Robles now back towards midfield and has her pass taken away. Loose ball now, and Florida College will send it back and then boot it upfield. Goodwin finds Davis on the outside, and Maya Krebser got a foot on that pass attempt and knocked it out of bounds. And again, that lets her defense get upfield and get into position. Diamond Alford checks out, heading back onto the field. Looks like Frisna. That appears to be the only substitution at the moment. There is a Falcon player at the scorer's table ready to check in. Not sure what the delay is for, but there's a whistle, and Emily Davis will throw it back in. Goodwin gets around one, or rather Frisna, over near the corner, and the Falcons are able to clear it away. Rodriguez looking for Hernandez. Pabon is able to beat her to the ball, send it back to Jeffrey, who boots it back to midfield, and Florida College has another opportunity to advance. Long shot attempt, knocked down by Jeffrey. That was Michelle Rodriguez with her 3rd attempt. Jennifer Jeffrey with save number 4, all of them coming here in the second half. Ball's out of bounds. It'll be Eagles throw in. Good job of controlling the ball by Michaela Krebser. She finds Hernandez over near the corner. Hernandez keeps it in bounds, looking for some teammates in the center. Good cross pass, and the shot is a goal for the Falcons. That is Michelle Rodriguez, her 4th shot, 3rd on goal. And this one comes with approximately 10 minutes remaining in the ball game. So 2-0 in favor of the Falcons. That is a big goal as it extends the lead with 10 minutes left to play. Credit Michaela Krebser with the assist. Beautiful long pass. Or check that, Hernandez from the corner to midfield. And a goal scored by Michelle Rodriguez. Loose ball. Jennifer Jeffrey gets there in time and knocks it out of bounds. Ball sent inside. Rodriguez with the header. Pabon all by herself, able to clear it away. Both teams playing very good defense. But the teamwork on that last goal from Hernandez to Rodriguez was just something very nice to watch. Great pass, and the shot beat Jeffrey. For Michelle Rodriguez, that was her 3rd goal on the season, and Allison Hernandez, her 1st assist. And now Kaufman will send it back to her keeper, and Folligar will find some offensive help on the defensive side of the field. Long pass to the right side towards Romero. Out of her reach, and Jeffrey steps up and clears it upfield. Michaela Krebser scored the 1st goal of the game. That was her 1st on the season as well. Of course, we want to thank Florida College and the USCAA for giving us their stats information. WeAreFC.com for Florida College. That's WeAreFC.com. TBCEagles.com for Trinity Baptist College. And USCAA.com allows you to see all the stats from all the teams in the United States Collegiate Athletic Association. That one cleared out of bounds. It will be Eagles ball. We have approximately 7 minutes remaining. Once again, my time unofficial. But I've been pretty good at keeping it close to the real time today. A lot better than I usually do. Sanders will throw it in for the Eagles. And immediately knocked out of bounds off Abigail Wood. Sanders finds Rocourt over on the left sideline, back to Sanders. Defense by Curlin, and another throw in for Trinity Baptist. This one high in the air. It will stay in bounds. And a header toward the sideline. Takes its time, then goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Eagles. Coming up on about 5 minutes remaining. Robles gets it inside, but it hits the body of a Falcon defender. Fans screaming for a handball inside the box. They are not going to get the call. That ball hit off the hand of a Falcons player inside the box. It was not called. That probably should have been a penalty kick for Trinity Baptist. No call. Eagles will throw it in. And out of bounds, it's Falcons ball. And this time the handball is called. And it will be a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Robles intercepts the pass. Sanders finds Rocourt at midfield, but that is Romero intercepting the pass. Pabon gets her body in front. And that pass for Rocourt intercepted by Romero. She finds Rodriguez, one to beat. And Jeffrey again steps up, picks up the ball, keeps it away from Rodriguez, keeping that young lady from getting off the shot. Jennifer Jeffrey with the punt. And that is going to do it for this afternoon's match with the final score. The Florida College Falcons 2, Trinity Baptist College nothing. The goals scored by Michaela Krebser. That came in minute 26, unassisted. And Michelle Rodriguez in minute 80 with the assist from Allison Hernandez. That was all the scoring this afternoon. A very well defensive played battle on both sides. Florida College finds the net twice and wins this one 2-0. This Friday, the Lady Eagles back on the field against Toccoa Falls, video only. I'll be down south getting ready for Trinity Christian Academy football on Jacksonville's FM 91.7 The Truth. For Dean Bureau on camera, Coach Noom Ramyanad, Athletic Director John Jones, Trinity Baptist College President Mac Hevner, and Trinity Baptist Church Head Pastor